Spoiler warning for Traffic and Sicario. When it comes to movies based on history or true events, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more ruthless or graphic type than the cartel film. Movies like Cartel Land, End of Watch, Scarface, and Maria Full of Grace are some of the most popular and arguably best depictions of the war on drugs. So, since I decided to start this series off comparing two drug-related films, I thought I'd talk about my two favorites. Steven Soderbergh's Traffic from 2000 and Denis Villeneuve's Sicario from 2015. If I'm being real with you, these two films are barely comparable to each other just because they tackle such different areas of the war on drugs. Traffic, the more political side, and the result of drug trafficking in the USA. And Sicario is more boots on the ground action from Mexico in the police's fight against the cartel. But nevertheless, I still will compare them just because they're my two favorites, and just to see which one manages to be more interesting in its given area, what it's trying to aim for in the long run. Every single performance in both movies is top-notch. Traffic has a much larger cast, and everyone works well. But I'm gonna have to give it to Sicario on this one, because the character work and performances make this movie more personal and compelling. Two good scenes that show why Sicario manages to be the more deeper and sometimes even more relatable film are the scenes where Emily Blunt is talking about the state of her mindset, the state of, the world around her, what she has lost, what she wishes she had still. Like the scene where she comes out from changing and Daniel Kaluuya is at the table talking to her, or the scene with John Bernthal, which I will not spoil. The movies are nearly equal in quality to the area of drug trafficking that they aim to show, but there is one thing that boosts Sicario over its competitor. The atmosphere. After watching Sicario, I felt so dark for probably a day or two. This is remarkable. Movies can have gore and disturbing imagery all they want, but they gotta do it right. Sicario grounds these things into reality and makes it a truly memorable yet disturbing ass watch. And that song The Beast from the soundtrack, I dare you to listen to that at 11 o'clock at night and try to sleep without that freaking song going off in your head. You can't do it because it's so invading. The most Traffic has against Sicario is Michael Douglas's family drama, which, by the way, was very well done. The best scene being where he's searching through the bathroom for something, and his daughter compares him to the Gestapo. Amazing stuff. But it doesn't come close to the astronomical amount of dread you feel while watching Sicario. And it's not like it's over the top. It's the most well-used sense of dread I've seen recently in any movie. The winner has to be Sicario here. I love both films, I really do, but for my money, this will really teach someone, how horrifying, how just evil the entire situation of this blight on humanity is. I'm sounding like a freaking activist now, but you should watch both films. Don't watch them back to back, though. I will say that, because you're going to have a pretty, depressing next few days, even though these are great films. And but I will say, if you are easily startled and really disturbing stuff easily seeps in and, it doesn't let go in your mind and you, like from movies, and, you start and you know start applying them to stuff around you. You know, I don't really know how to explain it that well. Don't watch Sicario at all, because the opening scene, you know what I'm talking about if you watch the film. You know, like behind, I don't know. Oh God, it's such a terrible image. Oh God, but it's so well done. It's hands down, you know, the most disturbing opening scene of all time. It just has to be. It's the only movie that's ever made me nauseous. And when I say nauseous, I mean I had to stop, drink a glass of water, and resume the movie in 5 minutes. I was like, or 5 minutes later, I was like, I can't believe this is happening. It's making me nauseous. Like, that's never happened. So, you know, for the faint of heart, this is one roller coaster. Traffic is definitely less graphic, but it is also very, very serious and very, you know, heavy. So watch these films at your own risk is what I'm saying. But if you can handle that sort of stuff, and you're interested in the war on drugs and the cartel, you're not gonna find, for my money, you're not gonna find two better movies. You know, Maria Full of Grace is probably the third best in my opinion. So, anyway, check out both films, and thank you very much for watching. And if you made it through, it wasn't that long of a video, but yeah, I do appreciate you subscribing. Smashing that like button. That's such an overused phrase. Smash that like button! How'd that feel? Have a great day, you wonderful people.